that. We got to change up that tarp soft photo in the intro.
If anybody wants to know how important Dakota Josh was to the Vancouver Canucks, that was the game. Okay, so condiments. This is everything.
Everything. So we run the gamut completely, right?
I'm talking about sriracha on the bottle.
Sriracha?
Sriracha. It's that silent R that screws me up.
Is it a silent R?
I don't know. Like, who's tall?
Who's tall?
Chris Pronger, wasn't he tall?
Chris Pronger was tall. Yeah.
Welcome to the PP1 podcast.
Are you kidding me? That's what?
Seven.
Yep, that's right. Welcome to the PP1 podcast. Welcome to the PP1 podcast on the Area 51 Sports Network. Glad to be here. It's Ryan. It's Ted. It's a show. Shout out to the people that are watching, to the people that will listen to us tomorrow or today, as we'd call it if it's a podcast, because likely you're not listening to it tonight. We listen to a podcast right after it happens. I mean, maybe you're a psychopath. I don't know. But we're here. Jesse Roper, he sang the intro song, Two Wolves. The dude's up in Prince George, and then he's down to like Seattle.
Oh, wow.
And then he's like all over the place in the U.S. So who knows what's going on with that guy. I do have my espresso martini tonight because don't have anything else aside from water.
I have a miniature Coke Zero. That doesn't seem nearly as good.
You do you. You do you, fam. We got a fun show today, I think. Canucks are losing last I checked. Did they lose? I don't know. They were losing 3-1. Sounds like they should have scored a goal, but did not score a goal. We'll find out. Apparently, it'll be on the highlights. Kevin Lankinen starting right before the Olympics. 5-2? So they're losing.
5-2.
They decided to start Kevin Lankinen right before the playoffs or before the Olympics. Could have probably put Tolopilo back in, rest Lankinen before the Olympics. Hey, what do I know?
Yeah.
Give him a rest, right?
It's a must-win game.
Well, to some, I suppose. And Artemi Panarin, the bread man, went to LA. That's good for LA. And then they re-upped him 2x11.
Okay, so there was a re-up, eh? So how much longer? Another year?
2x11.
2x11. That's not a lot to give up. A third-round draft pick.
That's still a lot of money.
What was the forward going back? Greentree. Yeah, Greentree. I mean, that's LA's top prospect, so that I don't know how high end he was by comparison. First round draft pick. Maybe that's the equivalent of the previously buffed up Canucks prospect cupboard. You know, like if we would have sent, is that the equivalent to say sending like a Lekaramaki before he was playing in the NHL and a third round draft pick for
maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine for LA.
It's good for you, right? It's like, hey, it's good for you.
Yeah, good for you. I mean,
it's not for me, but it's good for you.
Isn't LA like worse offensively than Vancouver is right now? Which I guess would make sense because they can defend a little. Yeah,
and I also looked, and the Canucks are 7 points clear in last place, so that's good. So that could increase as of tonight. It's a weird world where it's just a foregone conclusion. Like, the Canucks are the worst. They're the worst.
Yeah, by a fairly wide margin.
And then the next is 7 points, and then after that is another 3 points or 2 points. It's like them and then everyone else. The sucky thing is you finish last or second last or third last, and it's like bullet points of how many percentages, right? Like, you could finish last by 20 points to the next guy, and it doesn't matter. It's like, you're first last, second last, third last. So
I'm looking.
That's something. So we're going to talk about obviously the Canucks. We're going to talk about the Leafs Canucks game. That was a lot of fun. How the Canucks suck. AI, the group chat, if you've heard about that. A little bit of the Pro Bowl and some Super Bowl stuff. And the number one slated draft pick got into some trouble today. Or on the weekend, he did some things. And I didn't cue up a clip from Celebrity Jeopardy from when what's this pickle was there? Alex or Sean Connery back in the day. Remember that? Your mother. Anyway, I didn't have a
Grant.
That cute. Grant's here. Good to see Grant.
So, gets into a tussle.
Yeah, let's start with that.
Gets into a tussle in the bar, but what's it say here? I mean, it's just TMZ reporting it, but
according
details
to
surrounding the incident are unclear, but one person reportedly suffered a broken jaw. The thing here that I don't understand is charged with aggravated assault for attempting to cause serious bodily injury or causing injury with extreme indifference.
Have you heard
misdemeanor assault charges?
Have you seen the text that came out?
The one between you, Steve, and I?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I know you saw that at some point. You did ask some questions. So apparently, this has been leaked, and I don't know how verified it is, but it sounds like it's pretty verified that they were out at the pub or bar or whatever on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Penn State, and I guess I don't know if his I guess like the team was there and like McKenna and his mom or whatever. Anyway, guy not even included in this party called McKenna's mom a not nice name, and he found out. Let's put it that way. And guy's got a broken jaw.
So he went and he heard about this and then seeked this guy out and found him.
No, the guy said it to him in front. As far as we're aware, this guy said it.
Oh, so it wasn't I found out. It's like you called my mom or whatever.
Yeah, he effed around and he found out. Mm-hmm. And probably not the smartest thing.
Well, I mean,
for the dude that said what he said, I mean, probably not ideal, man. That's probably not.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how old McKenna's mom is.
Doesn't matter.
Is McKenna even old enough to be at a bar?
So he's not allowed to drink.
But you can be there?
It's a pub or something, right? Like he's probably allowed to be there, but they confirmed that he didn't drink or anything. That sounds like. So I mean, yeah, you're 18 years old and someone says that about your mom, you're probably gonna be pretty choked about that.
It's very like reminiscent of the Connor Bedard stuff, right?
Oh yeah, a little different, but yeah. And then Bieksa and stuff. So I mean, the story like took legs very quickly. It went from he got arrested or charged or whatever to, hey, this is what happened. Everybody's like, oh yeah, he's definitely the first overall pick now. It's like, dude defended his mom's honor. He's 18. I mean,
yeah, if this was a
very story. Austin Matthews did worse things.
If it was 20 years ago and Kevin Bieksa would have made the team.
But he did make the team.
Kevin Bieksa pulls the shit that he did last time now, then he's in trouble, probably doesn't make the team.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean,
but I mean also you can't be Gavin Mckenna and be doing stuff like that.
No, but I mean, Austin Matthews did worse, right? Remember that in the back of the cab or the car or whatever?
Right.
So, I mean, the dude's the captain of the Maple Leafs.
Pretty funny. Some rando fucked around with a hockey player.
Like, it's a guy
was it just like, I guess I don't know the details. Did he just like
he knew what he was
saying or whatever, and then he one punched him? Did he just continue to lay into him? Like what?
I don't know. I don't think they have all the details, but this anyway. A guy got a text. Someone posted a text. It was a Sunday night text and said, "Hey, this and this and this happened," and then it comes out obviously today of what happened. So who knows? It's a little bit of hearsay. Is
he still going in the top 3 then?
Are you kidding me? The thing is, like, so you look at this, there's a good chance he probably doesn't play for the rest of the season just based on NCAA rules. Like, even if he's cleared and whatever, right? They probably have suspension stuff
like for Garrett Blunt, and he goes back to JUCO.
Just stupid stuff, right? So, yeah. So maybe he'll come. I mean, this does pose up an interesting scenario. I don't know if this is possible. Probably not. But is there a world where he can go back to Medicine Hat?
Yeah, I don't know. Can he just go? Can he go to a completely different league? Can he just pull an Austin Matthews and go to?
But he still has. Dude, they would still have his rights, though. No,
I guess so. But I mean, it's college.
I'm just saying, like, does the CHL?
I don't know how much.
I don't know.
I don't know how much money college kids make in the transfer window for stuff like that.
Yeah.
When you're committing to a school and you're getting paid bucks now, right? Like,
yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's a good question. Can he go out and play? Can he go play in Europe? Can he go back to the dub? Which
that'd be
pretty funny. By this
point. Medicine Hat is slaying it right now. They got the Ruck brothers. They're doing well. Like they're
I mean, hey, wouldn't it be fun if Vancouver goes rup in the at the end of the first and then early second?
Wouldn't that be something? Hey,
that'd be pretty fun.
Can Gavin Mckenna go back to Medicine Hat?
What does this do for? I mean, he's up to 32 points in 24 games, so he's really poured it on in the last little bit here.
The last week, he's been stupid crazy.
Yeah, like there's a lot of conversation about it's a lot more even. He didn't put out as well as they thought that he would in the NCAA, but he's kind of squashed that all lately.
Yeah.
He's making plays like crazy. But what does this do for Ivor Stenberg now?
Well, it boosts everybody, right? And Wallstat, or no, is it Wallstat, the other guy? No.
It's Verhoff.
Verhoff, I apologize. So,
well, there's Verhoff, and then there's Tynan Lawrence, and there's a couple of guys in there.
So, I mean, it helps everyone. It just creates buzz, though. It creates talk for those guys. I mean, for me, I'm still, I would still take McKenna. I mean, this is going to get pushed down the line eventually at some point, right? Maybe not this year. And it's going to be a phenomenal hockey player that made probably a not great judgment as far as physical violence goes. But I mean, he one punch a guy. They do it in hockey. This guy decided to say some stuff, and you don't mess with family, right? Like everybody has a line. Yeah. It's not like, his like, I'm going to mess this guy up. Like that's what happened. So
what's Jimmy saying here?
I don't know. I was a mic. Oh, we're not there yet. We're not talking about Chytil yet.
Oh, Chytil.
Yeah. We're not at Chytil yet, but definitely agree. Jimmy was just saying how is a migraine a tweak and has him out for more than a game. I suffer from migraines. Migraines are awful. I've had only a couple, but they're the absolute worst and get treatment with less access than professional athletes. Yeah, the guy's got a concussion. They have to call it at some point. But hey, we said the same thing about Tua.
Maybe it's not a concussion. Maybe it's like Sid back in the day, soft tissue damage.
Isn't it the same thing? What are we going to call it? Just a different name.
That's what they were calling it. Remember that?
Yeah, it's just we've learned since then. I mean, we all thought Sid was going to be done, right?
Yeah, although the guy just needs to be off Crosby for a year and fully recover. Yeah, look, Korea, Lindros, Ferland, Horton, many more past this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these guys come back way too soon. And I know, and I think the idea for a lot of these players is that you're coming back and then you're just hoping that you don't get your bell rung again, right? But if you do, then that's when the real danger happens.
I mean, it's professional sports; it happens.
Did you watch the Paul Kariya thing? Because probably what it came out probably like 6 or 7 years ago, and because he's been like he doesn't talk to the media that much, but they did a follow up with him and then an interview, kind of like where are you at in life now, and like. His mental rehab is he like surfs every day, and he was like very, I can't remember exactly, I could be paraphrasing here, but he's like very close to like Mensa caliber intelligence.
No, really?
Like, and he had lost a huge portion of that after getting his bell rung a bunch of times, and it's not almost all the way back now. So he like continues to work on it and train his brain. Soft tissue, that's what she said.
Yeah.
Too many times.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. Still happened. Yeah. But just to finish up on McKenna there, I think it helps everybody in that top three, including himself. And like I said, when push comes to shove, no pun intended. Yeah, I still think if everyone still believes he's the guy, he should go first. Who cares? I would draft him. Unless the Ruck brothers just go absolutely ham. But I mean, they're not going to go top 3.
They are going ham right now.
Well, hammer. Stop.
More ham?
Yeah, more ham. Excessive ham. I don't know. Is that a thing? Can we say that? I don't know. But I mean, it'd be fun. It would be fun to see, another set of, because they're twins, right? It'd be fun to see another set of twins. Yet another, because this will be the third set of twins, I think, on the Canucks, right?
Correct.
So third or fourth, which is wild to even.
I mean, the other ones didn't make it. They didn't.
Still,
I don't even think they made it out of Sweden, but
yeah.
Because okay, if we're thinking St. Louis, Vancouver, St. Louis, who else? And the Rangers. Say that's the top 3. And we'll just assume that St. Louis or New York wins the lottery, picks first overall.
I am assuming that because
why else wouldn't you?
Because that is how things work.
This is not Edmonton. Okay, so those two teams win the draft lottery. Do you think there's any doubt that they pick McKinnon, or do you think that there's another player to be had there?
I think we've had this discussion.
New York is looking for a winger now. Panarin's gone.
If any of those 3, if you're in the top 3, and it'll be probably debated right up until the draft, unless there's just some reason where you have to go this guy at number 1. I think you're just BPA, right? I think it just depends on your need. Like, would you rather have
BPA? Who's BPA then?
I don't know. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I think you have to decide, like, what is your best player available going in. If you're one of those guys, if you're first, you have the hardest pick. After that, I think it gets easier. Because I mean, if you're like, oh, do we want to go D-man or do we want to go this?
Yeah, can you imagine if Vancouver goes D again? That would be excessive ham.
Would be excessive ham. That's a new thing now. I think we need to make that a thing.
Jimmy says, I draft him 2, but it's so Canucks if they drop to 3rd or 4th. Good news is they can only drop as far as 3rd, so they're going to have their choice of the big righty or the 2 dynamic forwards and still get him, and he's a problem in the room. Wait, that wouldn't happen.
I think, of course not, never in Vancouver. I think if it is possible and they get the first pick, we've gone down like the road too many times. If that is the guy, I think you have to go it, and you have to go McKenna. And if you're wrong, you're wrong. But it's one of those, like, they have been wrong on the guy they should have taken so many times that they finally get the guy that everyone says is the guy. This isn't the NFL where you go and get Kareem Hunt when everyone's saying go get what's his pickle? Help me out here. I'm there. I'm so there. You know who I'm saying. Leonard Fournette. You were waiting. You knew I was going to get there. You can't get cute. I think you just have to make the pick that makes sense.
Okay, so what if this case? I legitimately don't know the answer to this question. I'm trying to think back at just how big Taylor Hall was in his draft year.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to think about who was bigger at that time. Was the hype for Hall as big as the hype is for McKinnon? Is McKinnon less so? Not McKinnon. McKenna less so. And I mean, the hype for Taylor question Hall there is that at that time there was another ridiculously good defender that was available in Victor Hedman, and there was a lot of talks about who would take what. And I think now that all the chips have fallen, I think people would probably say that Hedman was probably the better pick. Although Hall did win a scoring title, it's not like he was bad.
And Sagan was Taylor or Tyler, remember that? Sagan, Hall, and Hedman, right? Wasn't that the 3?
Yeah, so Sagan, Hall, and Hedman, and this could very easily be
same thing.
Yeah, this could very easily be the same thing, right? Like, it's pretty crazy to think about the fact that Stenberg plays the Tyler Sagan role in this, right?
Okay,
who turned out to be a pretty good player for a long time.
Verhoff's Hedman,
and Gavin
But
McKenna.
I mean, if you look at it, and that's a great point, Ted. If we're gonna go revisionist, am I saying this right? Revisionist history? Am I using that phrase right?
I'm not really sure.
Okay, we're just gonna assume I know what I'm talking about with the right words. If you look back at those three players and you look, thank you, Jimmy, appreciate it. Thank you, Grant. I know stuff, you guys. I'm smarter than you think. I don't look at it, but I'm smarter than I think. If you look back at those three players, and we're going to compare these three players, long story short, Victor Hedman worked out. It took some time, but he became the player everybody thought. Dude's got a Stanley Cup.
Did it even take that long?
No, but I mean, it happened pretty quickly, but still. Tyler Seguin came into his own. Dude won a Stanley Cup. We don't want to talk about that one. Taylor Hall looked great to start, looked great in Edmonton, eventually left, went and got an MVP. Not bad. It worked out for all three of those guys. So maybe they get it wrong. I still think you go with they can't get killed again. You got to go with the hype. Yeah, thing. I am so smart. SMRT. I mean, SMART. God bless. You know what I mean? If you're looking back at those three and this current three, I think you still have to go with what everybody believes is the thing until and maybe it's wrong and maybe, but it doesn't look wrong to me. It doesn't look wrong. If Gavin McKenna is tearing it up the way he is, and maybe we're just not getting enough publicity on the other two, but if it's me, I take McKenna, man. Like I've read the story too many times, and I've seen how we should have done this and should have done that. If they get the opportunity to do it and they get that first pick, you can't mess it up. But I think that's who you go with.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm simply just like playing devil's advocate on this one, and it is. I'm sure there's a bunch of drafts here where it's possibly a comparable, right? But I think the point of the matter is that there's three very good players that are going to be available between the top three picks. So there's a good chance that we're going to get somebody good. Say we pick third and it's fair off, like that would be pretty amazing.
Like you're not losing.
Yeah, to walk away with a guy that's got, number 1D ability, right? I mean, the hope is that he's not Eric Goodbranson, obviously, right? I'm just looking at some stats here. So career stats for Taylor Hall, 766 points in 965 games.
Jeez.
Almost 300 goals. He's got 27 points this year, which is surprising.
That's more than Elias Pettersson.
Yeah, he can still scoot. Tyler Seguin, 826 points in 1,016 games and is at 367 goals.
Oh, wait.
Pretty impressive.
And this is a wedding ring, but he's got one of those.
Oh, yeah. And I didn't bring up Hedman's stats, but we all know how good Hedman is, right?
Could you? No, I'm just kidding. You don't.
Yeah, let's do it.
Victor Hedman, very, very good at his position. Multiple Stanley Cup winner.
Also tall.
Did we have him on that show?
Maybe.
Victor Hedman was tall.
Yeah. So the guy's a gamer.
How many goals?
6 points of his own. This is pretty incredible, actually.
How many goals does he have?
171.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty fucking good, yeah.
And he's won the Norris, hasn't he? Yeah.
I mean, I think he's won it twice, I want to say. No, Norris and a Conn Smythe.
Oh, right. The Conn Smythe. That's the MVP of the Stanley Cup. Okay, so again, let's go back 1 second. All three of those guys, pretty good. So if we're going to compare this draft class, that top three, to this top three, you're not going to get it wrong. You're just not going to get it as right as maybe people want you to get it.
I remember thinking 18-year-old Victor Hedman already looked tired. Like he's had those bags under his eyes since birth, it feels like. Yeah.
He probably had that.
Yeah.
And then but I mean, remember when Tampa was they were still kind of teetering? Like they were just getting there and then it just took off. And that team was just like insane. Man, they were a good team.
So, I mean, if it's Stenberg, if it's Verhoff, if it's McKenna, I'm just like really trying to keep it open and just be happy with whatever happens.
Yeah.
Obviously,
it's just tough because the Canucks fluked out on like the Besser pick worked. We're going to say it worked out. There's guys. I mean, I wanted Nick Merkley, and we got Brock Bozer, and I'm like, who's Bozer?
I mean, you were really
big
a big Merk Daddy fan.
Like,
which I was not. I was not a Merkley guy.
Too big. It was actually something people like knew about me. It was part of my persona. I mean, that was they were good. They had Leon Draisaitl that year. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, he might have.
So, I mean, it's kind of tough not to be on the Merkley train.
Merk Daddy being a big, good hockey player too.
Good. You know what? Like he treated us to some good hockey. Yeah. And then so they get Besser. And then, pardon me, Chuck Kobasu. Oh man, guy with the twitch. And then we fluke out with Pettersson, not knowing ultimately. Like we knew it was a good pick, but like at the time we're like, oh, I can't believe they didn't get Cody Glass, or because there was multiple camps, right?
Yeah, I wanted Glass.
Right, yeah. There was multiple camps that wanted that, and like obviously worked out at the time that Elias Pettersson was
the alien.
He was the best thing since the invention of bread. Not even sliced bread. They're like, whoa, bread? This was crazy. And then, obviously Botchford, the alien reason this show exists, Jason Botchford. And then, and we all remember where we were when that draft happened, that Quinn Hughes fell into our laps. Mm-hmm. I remember specifically picking up my kid, picking up Kinsey from daycare, picking her up, driving home on that Friday afternoon. And I'm like I'm on Rutland Road. I'm right by where the little gas station is. And they're just about to announce, and they announce that Detroit goes and gets, not Moritz Seider, who's Philip Zadina. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we're getting Quinn Hughes. And then I get to the light and they draft Quinn Hughes, and I'm hitting the steering wheel and, Daddy, what are you doing? I'm like, we got Quinn Hughes. That's great. What does that mean? Things are about to change. And then they did. But we got those picks, right? Like those fell into our laps, and we were hoping that they would tank in the right years for McDavid or Crosby or Matthews or all these. We're finally here at one of those players. And I know we spent a lot of time on this, but we're finally here at one of those players. And I think you have to get that player.
So let's just assume Vancouver picks 2.
Okay.
And McKenna's off the board because SMRT. Who do they take?
Tija Ginla.
Yeah, okay. Trade first, second overall draft pick for last year's Tija Ginla.
I think, yeah,
No, Ryan.
Just a second. Let me say my words, okay? If you get the second pick, you could parlay that. Would you parlay
You're not trading it for Tija Ginla.
Not for Tej.
Okay, well, that's what I said. That's what you said.
No, I'm just saying, maybe you parlay that into multiple things.
Maybe, but this isn't the NFL. You don't just trade down a couple of picks and pick up an extra first.
Could.
Yeah, you could. Maybe the NHL is the new.
Then you go. So then you get the Ruck guys. Then you get the Ruck brothers, and you make some craziness happen, and you get both of them.
Can you go Ruck?
Ruck. It's Ruck, like Ruckers, yeah. Not Rutgers, but Ruckers. Yeah. I don't know. Then you go. I don't know. Verhoff, I guess.
You think so? They pick 2. You think they're taking Verhoff?
Sure.
Okay, good answer. Sure.
I mean, I get it right every now and then.
Okay.
I don't know. I just work here. Quick ad. Buy Mulligan. I'm gonna start with them first. But buy my stuff. We have a new hat dropping. I showed you the hat, Ted, with the patch on the side. That drops maybe tomorrow night, maybe Friday. Depends on how busy I get. But we have a new hat coming. You're gonna love it. I promise. Ted said it looked fresh to death. I'm pretty sure that's the words he used. and you're going to want one. It's going to be awesome. We marked down all of our shirts. They're now $30. Our hats are $35. We got a sweet hoodie, tech hoodie. Go get them. MLGNgolf.com. That's the Mulligan stuff. We might even eventually make this hat. I'm not, or a version of this one, my Canucks one. Maybe I'll show you quickly. That thing is pretty banging. Hand me another ball. It's pretty dope. Now, that's one thing. Shout out. I don't have any pictures. I'm not going to embarrass you. I'd probably embarrass me more than I embarrass you this time. Last weekend,
you're going to show pictures of yourself off?
I don't even have any. I mean, I could bring them up. You guys want to see this? What should I do this, Ted?
You do whatever you want, bro.
Well, I need permission.
You don't need my permission to show a picture of you.
So, while I'm looking for this, so it's not dead air, maybe fill our friends in. We did a photo shoot last weekend.
Yeah, so friends of ours bought a swimwear company called Set 121, which is pretty cool. So it's still like in its infancy. There's a website, a decent amount of gear that's available. I can't remember how many styles there were, like
14 or 15 styles.
14 or 15 different styles.
Very sick.
Cool prints, everything from mosaics to black to tiger stripes and leopard print, whatever you want.
Thanks, Ken.
It's like a 4.5-inch swim short. It's stretchy, which is nice because like.
And these are swim shorts, not board shorts. Like these are swimwear.
These are swim shorts, yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess the idea was like you can wear this stuff to the beach or you can just wear it out and about. Anyway, so they asked Ryan and I, and then a couple other local homies.
Look at this. Look at this, dude. Oh my gosh.
To do the photo shoot, which is kind of cool. So I think it's everyday dad types, which is kind of fun.
And we
like what the wives are buying their hubbies. Yeah,
and they definitely emphasize the dad.
So yeah, check it out. www.set121.com.
Look at that. That's a piece of work right there.
Good stuff.
And
it was a lot of fun though. It really was.
I'm taking, ladies. It's 20 years. I'm taking. I'm going to pull up this one photo because apparently I decided to steal the show with one. Actually, I'm going to show just a quick. Let's see if I can get this.
Why did you just throw it up on the screen there?
Yeah, I'm not good at this.
Where did you get all these photos from?
These are in the group chat.
Huh. They just made them available, all of them to us?
Yeah, that's the group chat. That's how this works. So yeah, Set 121. Do you want to see the rodeo photo, you guys?
See it, buddy.
Okay. There's your boy. Swim shorts make you do crazy things.
Love it.
So set121.com, mlgandgolf.com. Support local, support your boys, support your girls. Anyway, there's those are free ads. Canucks Leafs. Did you watch the game?
Be honest. Most of it, yeah.
Okay. Because I think you said you didn't see overtime, right?
I missed the shootout actually.
Okay, so overtime, probably the most fun I've had watching the Canucks in a little while.
Yeah.
It had everything. It made me pull up my hair and then put it back in. It was an awesome. I said to you then, the day or two after, I said, if that's what this Canucks team could look like for a while, I would see 0-82 as a great thing. If that's what the brand of hockey look like. Because I can watch a loss. We've said this multiple times.
I can watch losing wagon hockey. Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, it was so much fun, and it's
watching football game. It's like watching any Cincinnati Bengals game when they're all firing and can't defend.
Yeah, basically, Joe Burrow's just slinging it, and they still lose by 1 point. Throws 5 touchdowns.
45, you might lose.
Yeah, it just absolutely crazy. It was so much fun. I really wish that they did win because it's just the feel-good story. But you know what? Hey, man, we got a point out of that game, and the Canucks are still sucking, and we all had a good time. If you're at the game, Luke's daughter was in the intermission game. She played net, let in 1 goal on a bunch of shots. She was an absolute wall. Good for her. Good job, Mace. Appreciate.
Yeah.
She looked great. The Street Pickles did a great job representing Kelowna, and they had a good time. Other stuff. So yeah, Canucks Leafs game today. today was a weird day. I was waiting to go to Speed's game today and help out. And I'm at Tim Hortons.
It was a weird day for a couple of reasons.
Yeah, the Mckenna stuff too. Mckenna-tentiary. You guys like that title? That's pretty funny.
Not only that, but the fact that it was also like trade freeze mini break.
Yeah,
no trades.
Well, there was like one. The Panarin.
Yeah, no trades.
No, but that's typical. This team doesn't know what they're doing. So I'm in the drive-thru. I'm at Tim Hortons on the highway and Spall there. And I'm pretty sure I hear, like, I have my window down, and I'm pretty sure that I'm hearing like opera music or like something like, and really clear.
Are you just figuring this out now for the first time? You're just hearing about this?
What?
The opera music, the Tim Hortons?
Oh, this is a thing?
This is a thing.
No,
do you know about this?
No.
Do you know why?
I thought it was like, fill me in. This is interesting. There's a story here. I love it.
So they were having a pretty serious problem with the unhoused population.
Okay, yeah.
Hanging around the Tim Hortons to the point where people couldn't even get in the business. They were plugging up the drive-through. People couldn't use the drive-through.
Which is true. There's a few.
So all attempts to sort of relocate or shoo them off or get them into a different area were just sort of met with like, fuck yous, essentially, right? So how do you get rid of them? The owner just decides to blare and put in a new sound system and blares classical opera music.
This is wild. This is
so loud and it's so bad that you'll now only see like 4 or 5 people hang out there all day.
It's funny though, because it was good music. I mean, I appreciate all music.
Good music a couple hundred years ago.
Yeah, but I'm listening and I'm like, am I crazy? And I thought like the unhoused, like a bunch of them have cell phones and whatever. And I'm just like, that's a weird vibe you guys are putting out if this is what's going on. And I'm looking, I'm like, I'm hearing this right, but where's it coming from? So the fact that like this is a thing, how did I not hear about this?
I have, maybe just haven't been
on the news
times.
Is this, I don't know, was this
it's
like
one of my go-to Tim Hortons to hit?
Really? Okay.
Yeah. When I'm there, I'm not in that area often anymore, but
I was gonna say it doesn't really make sense for you, but okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So like you've just validated my hilarious.
They play opera music and classical music.
I love
extra loud.
Yeah.
So that there's no loitering.
I love it. Good on you, Tim Hortons and SO Station. That's a
creative way to do it. I don't know.
That's great. That's so funny. Did you watch the Pro Bowl games yesterday?
I watched the flag football games.
Okay, the game. Did you see the Jamar Chase one-handed interception, pick 6?
Yeah, he was playing D on that game.
Yes, I don't know why, but yes,
I saw the Ward one-handed interception.
Oh, there's 2.
Maybe in the far left corner of the end zone.
This would have been like center-ish kind of.
Oh, okay, so then there was 2. Yeah.
So
I saw my boy pick it off.
Yeah. But
I did not see the Jamar Chase one. That's pretty.
So Jamar Chase, and I'm talking like 6 inches from the ground, folks. He one hand, like almost fully one hands it. He pulled it in with 2 at the very end. Goes in, gets to the goal line, and how does he jump into the goal line? He does a backflip. Hasn't done one in a year and a bit. So they're talking to him. He's like, yeah, he goes, I haven't done one in like a year. So I didn't want to like fully go full back. So he did like a corkscrew kind of backflip. He did both things. First of all,
I know we talked about Travis Hunter being a two-way player, but if there was a guy,
they asked him about it.
Him and Jefferson, I could easily see those guys playing both sides.
It was funny because they asked Joe Burrow and he's like, yeah, he doesn't. What did they say? He basically made fun of him. He's like, yeah, he doesn't really block or anything or something like something just kind of made fun of him. He's like, kind of looked and goes, yeah, he could probably use some work. But I mean,
Dion got made fun of for not being physical.
Yeah,
but tough to be physical when you're just picking balls off.
Exactly. So that's what she said. Anyway, Jamar Chase looking great. That was a lot of fun to watch. For a flag football game, it was actually quite enjoyable. Shadur looked pretty good. Shadur looked good.
What's his face? Freaking big old lineman there getting all the scores.
Oh, that was great. Yeah, and they had one called back, and then they they went to the house again on him. It was hilarious.
Got another score, which was hilarious.
It was, and then even Dak and like Jalen and that, they're like, it's neat to see.
Yeah,
it's neat to
just fuck around.
Exactly. It was neat to see just the fun stuff. And I mean, that's what we all want to see. Like, we don't need the big production. It was
fun, like watching NFL Street.
Yeah. But real life. Real life. And the other one I saw today, actually heard about this yesterday. So AI, have you heard about this? AI. Yeah. They started their own app, but it's just for AI. It's not for humans. It's an AI app that was created by all the artificial intelligence, like the GPTs and whatever, and they like rag on humans. It's like this thing. Apparently, you can sign in and like read it or whatever, but you can't contribute. So first of all, it's kind of funny. Second of all, that should freak you out. Okay. They started an app to make fun of humans. This is and in their own religion. I saw that too. This is Skynet, man.
This is not good.
We are so hooped. Okay. We created this thing that we all thought was going to help us. And yes, it helps us.
Yeah, this is very Skynet Matrix.
But they're just teasing us like, here, we're going to give you this part. You're going to love it. It's going to be a little flawed and you're going to figure some stuff out. We created the thing that was in movies. And now we're probably like 2 years away from like, you won't even be able to get in your own house at some point. They're going to figure out a way where we're going to be locked out. We're not going to be able to drive our cars. None of our appliances are going to work. You won't be able to get into your laptops or your emails.
And then it's going to be a robot.
It's going to be. We're going to have to. So make friends with your chat GPTs and your AIs and make sure you say your pleases and thank yous. Right? Like on Billy Madison. Was it Billy Madison where he made the list? The nerdy dude, the comic book guy, where remember he made the list of people he was going to kill.
Oh yes, yeah.
So make friends with your artificial intelligence requests because they're coming and we're hooped. Just saying. That's like I saw this. I'm like, that can't be. You can't joke about that. That's not good. That's not good, man. I don't like it. It frightens me a little bit. Frightens me a lot, actually, but I don't want to let in too much because they might take this podcast and turn it back. And then I won't have a login, and there goes the show. So that's a problem for me mostly. Ted will just be like, "How come the link doesn't work?" And that'll be the biggest problem. So Canucks lost. You said 5-2.
Yeah, 5-2 looks like 5-2.
5-2. What do you expect after the Olympics for the Canucks?
I expect these guys. We talked about this a bit like 2 weeks ago. I expect that they're just gonna take a little bit of time, and then it's been probably a lot for guys like Ogren and Bouillon, and I think they're gonna take some time away, and I think that when they come back, there's gonna be a level of like refresh that's happened.
Okay.
And a level of ownership that these guys are going to take, not in the form of like, it's my team now, but I kind of realized where I am now. They've taken stock.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to have a little bit of a run of quality play. I'm not saying they're going to go win a bunch of games, but I think I think that the leash is going to be made even a little bit longer. I think the dedication to playing your young guys, I think is going to become even more paramount than it already is. We obviously need to start seeing guys like Evander Kane leave via trade, or
which is going to happen.
Yeah, Teddy Bluger. There's a whole slew of guys there that could get yourself some 3rd and 4th round draft picks, and I think those guys got to just be on the way out the door, so that these guys can continue to. There is no more ice time available, right? It's going to be all to the young guys.
Yeah.
So I think we'll see a little bit of a reset. I think it's still going to be a bad team, but I think, okay, I can see what the vision is here, at least in terms of the young guys that are here contributing, and they understand that it's their float, right? That they're going to be driving this thing.
Right.
Yeah.
I sent you a text. 2 things. We're going to answer Grant's question because that's a really good question we could finish on. First of all, Toronto Blue Jays released their promotional schedule this year. They are giving that away. This likely means the Jays are going back to a throwback for Canada Day this year. They're giving away Shane Bieber red throwback Canada Day vest jerseys.
That's kind of like a Delgado era throwback.
Mm-hmm. So look forward to that. Everybody, you can check it online. I'm not going to post the picture on here because it's too much work. Very cool. Very excited for that. Are you excited for that?
Yeah.
I'm excited for the Jays, man. I can't wait. I'm trying to make a trip with my dad go this year to like one game midweek. Cheap game, cheap flight, maybe red eye it or something like that. Go watch a Jays game or two. Come home.
Sweet.
Ride all night. Grant posted this question, and we're going to finish on this one. What would you... So the Canucks are on their mom's trip right now. Very cool. And this is the kind of thing... I wonder if they asked the same question like about the McKenna thing, like standing up for the honor, like you guys better draft this guy. Like he stands up for his mom. What would you do to spend time with your mom in Vegas? That's a good question. I'm going to throw... Would you have a semi-answer yet?
Yeah, I guess. Like, I don't know. It's a show's town, right? So who's playing there that my mom was like just so enthralled with back in the day? I think we probably got to go see that guy, whoever that is.
Tom.
Yeah, there was I can't even remember the guy's name. That was like
Tom Jones.
Yeah, like one of those types, right? I can't remember who it was. Donny Osmond was there. He was at the hotel that I was staying in, right?
No
and
kidding.
Every morning we would go get our coffees from the Starbucks. So I'd go down and I'd get my Americano, Grande Americano, like probably $16 or something like that.
Yeah, it's super cheap.
Yeah, and then there'd be a whole lineup at like 9:00 to get into this like theater room, and I was like, what is this? And so you notice that like all the people in the lineup, they're like sitting in those walker chairs that turn into seats, and they all have canes, and they brought their own like fold out canes and stuff. And it's that they're all blue-haired angels, and they're all there to see Donny Osmond, which I thought was hilarious. So maybe I'd take my mom to whoever she wants to see like that. Probably go to like Omega Mart. Do you know about this place?
No.
Okay, yeah, Google it. Omega Mart. It's just this like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a complete mind warp grocery store. You walk in there and you in the freezer section, and then aisles start to blur into one thing, and you can enter in through like
I think
a section of the freezer aisle, and then you're in a completely different room, and there's bananas with eyeballs, and I don't even know what else, but I'm sure if you got fucked up and walked in there, it'd be pretty hilarious.
Wow, that's a piece of work right there.
So go look at it if you haven't looked at it online yet. Omega Mart. So I think that'd be fun. What else? You could do the skyline thing.
Zip line.
I think that'd be good. I'd probably, if I could, I would probably ditch out on Vegas and I'd make my way over to the Grand Canyon. But and then maybe a hockey game. I think my mom would like to go to a hockey game.
So I'm looking at now. Vegas has changed slightly since the last time I was there. So the Sphere now is a thing.
Sphere. Go see the Backstreet Boys at the Sphere. So maybe that's who we go see. Screw Donny Osmond. We're going to see the Backstreet Boys.
Wizard of Oz, Backstreet Boys. Yep. Backstreet Boys. The Eagles are there. Wizard of Oz. A lot of Wizard
like the Eagles. Yeah.
Who wouldn't like the Eagles? Don't say it. Don't say it if it's you. Backstreet Boys, Wizard of Oz. So they're playing.
The Eagles were overrated as the quintessential American rock band.
That's so stupid. The Eagles are great. So I would say, like, if you're the Canucks, I'm assuming you're the Canucks, right? Because I can't afford to do all these things.
Sure.
But if you're the Canucks and you want to do the mom's trip, I would say like Sphere for sure. Even if it's Wizard of Oz, I think I have a few friends that were just at the furniture thing for designers. So they're buying furniture and stuff for their clients and whatever. And they went into the Sphere and saw like Wizard of Oz, and like anybody that you know that's been to the Sphere they're like, it's pretty much the greatest thing we've ever seen.
Yeah.
So that'd be something for sure. I would say if you can see like a Cirque du Soleil show, not the one you see in Vancouver at the tent or whatever. And those are fun too. Don't get me wrong.
That's what was there last time I was there.
Don't get me wrong. Those are fun. But if you go see like or you go see the Beatles one, which I really wanted to see, or the Michael Jackson one, which I've also wanted to see. We saw Run. I've seen any of those shows are just wild. Definitely worth seeing it. Those would be the big ones. And then like probably if you're a foodie, like to get to one of the cool places, like Tao or something like that.
Yeah. You know what my mom would like? She'd like it if I took her to Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
On a night where they're filming or something like that. And then, Chef Ramsay just like cusses out a bunch of chefs. That'd be hilarious. I'd like that.
Yeah. That'd be all right. And I mean, or, see the Bellagio fountains, but that's free.
Yeah.
So if you're going to be paying money to something, see a show.
I'm headed there. I'm going to be there in first week of spring break in March.
No kidding. For work?
Yeah, for work.
Well, are they paying for all your work stuff, or do you have to pay for anything?
No, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, Starbucks is.
I'm there working. I'm not going to be having as much fun as people have in Vegas, but yeah.
Starbucks is extremely expensive there now, and you go to
it's like $13 coffees every morning. Mm-hmm. It's just an Americano.
You gonna go to Greenberg's?
It was. We were at. I can't even remember the name of the place where we stayed at. The Harrah's.
Oh yeah, okay. Harrah's. Isn't that the old part of Vegas?
It's still on the main strip, but it's on the far end. Okay. But it's not that old. Donny Osmond was there.
A fun fact: he's old.
In our room was a Keurig machine and a box of 5 Keurig cups.
Oh no!
And that box was $25.
Friends,
our room water was a $10 charge.
What? To turn on the tap?
No, like a bottle of water, the complimentary bottle of water.
That's why people don't want to go.
Yeah. So now we're going down there, and there's a bunch of casinos and a bunch of places that are accepting Canadian currency.
I heard that
at face value, which is pretty cool. But yeah.
But I mean, those are the old places, though. I think, right?
I'm not sure. I don't know enough to pretend that I know. But I know about Omega Mart.
Omega Mart, yeah, I would love to see pictures of that in person, like from you.
Did you Google it?
Yeah, I did. It looks like Monsters Inc., but real life.
Yeah, Grant, Google Omega Mart.
It's stupid crazy. Greenberg's Deli in New York.
Oh, and
is it Greenberg's? Is it Greenberg's Deli? No. What's the deli?
I know. I need you to fill this into me because I'm going to need places to go for lunch and dinner and stuff like that. Okay,
so there's what is it called? Deli Restaurant, New York. I feel like it's called Greenberg's, but maybe it's not. Cats? No, that's not it. New York, Vegas.
Greenberg's Deli, Las Vegas.
Is that what it's called?
I mean, it looks like it's.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
New York.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
Just sandwiches,
yeah. Wallpaper. That place is
beef. Yeah, that looks pretty.
I haven't been there in a little bit since 2020, like right before the whole world changed.
Greenberg and Sons.
Yeah, but if I remember correctly, unless things have just gotten stupid, likely one of the most affordable places to eat good food in Vegas.
Oh, I'm sure that it's just gotten stupid by now,
but it was like, even with all the stupidness, it was one of the most affordable places to eat, and the food was dynamite. Like there
you go.
So something to check out when you're there, and if you get an opportunity where they're treating you, Tao is awesome. If you haven't been,
Tao, okay,
it's not cheap. But they got some wicked stuff. They have a fortune cookie that's like literally this big.
Okay.
Like I'll send you a picture. I'm not exaggerating. It's a giant plate and it's this massive fortune cookie. It's like it's supposed to feed the whole table, basically.
Huh.
It's insane. And sushi, the best sushi you've ever had, because that's just one item they offer. Like Kobe beef on a sushi kind of thing. It's insane.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, we'll make sure you're taken care of before you go. Again, that was 6 years ago.
Classic Turkey Club, $12.95. There you go.
Yeah, but it's you get food. You get food there.
Corned beef sky high sandwich, $14.95.
Yeah, you get good food. So just hey, man, I was told to go there. I went there. I'm like, okay, this is legit. So, and there's the piano bar across the street, which is dynamite, or across the hall, the street, because it looks like New York. But
all right, well, I'll get you to fill me in with some deets before we go.
That's what we're going to do. So, folks, great question, Grant. Thank you. Jimmy, I know you got into the question a little bit late on the concussions. Philip Chytil, yes, we shut that guy down. Let him figure life out and then come back. Your life just isn't worth that. He's going to get paid. Insurance will pay for it. It's fine. Just let's be safe. We said the same thing about Tua, right? Like we want to see these people be human beings, have a family.
Yeah.
Wallpaper. So, I'm good. You got anything left? No,
I think that's it.
Okay, cool. All right, folks. Well, this is PP1 podcast on Area 51 Sports Network. Fixer upper over there, my screen right. I'm Ryan. He's Ted. We did a show. The Canucks suck. Gavin Mckenna got it charged. Olympics are starting
on Mom's Day.
Olympics are starting on Friday. Wait, it's going to be the best thing. Let's go watch Canada win absolutely everything, and Lindsey Vonn hopefully doesn't ski downhill because that would be.
We still own the podium? Are we still doing that?
I think they should be owning the podium, but I don't think that's what they're doing. I think that was a Canada thing. That was an in Canada thing. So, right. On behalf of us, the network, and the show, and the mountain, PP1 podcast. Peace out.